Hey there, SunRoom Toy Reviews. Today we're here sitting with MCU Marvel Legends Cable from the Deadpool 2 film. He is highly anticipated by me, and I'm sure most of you. He's also a Walmart exclusive. Here's the barcode to help. Alright, SunRoom, here's Cable from the MCU, played by Josh Brolin. This is a new Marvel Legends. It's a Walmart exclusive. Take a peek at the 360 spin. He is a beauty. There's a lot of sculpt and a lot of nuances. Hey, SunRoom! So we're here with a very exciting release, and I've gotten a hold of this a couple months before it is due out at Walmart. Walmart exclusives suck in my state. I don't know about you guys and where you're located, but I'm sure it's similar. This figure is beautiful. The packaging is definitely something different. I love the background with the white X-Men symbol, the scratches out on the package. The new artwork is amazing. They've got a new artist working on this, and you can see it's very well done. I love that Deadpool somehow went and scratched out Nathan Summers off the package and rewrote Cable. So let's get rid of the package and let's take a peek at the figure. So right off the bat, he's a very heavy figure. His feet are very, very tiny. So please keep that in mind when you get him. His legs are stocky too. So Marvel is great at giving us stuff. Hasbro's great at recreating it. But this figure is just a little top heavy. I mean, he's very hard to stand. He falls over very easily. His feet are stiff. So out of the package, you may need a dryer on this one, like a heater or some kind of heat gun. His poncho might be making some of it hard to stand. It may not. There's a lot of sculpt work that went into the poncho and went into this Cable. So to get to it, we're going to move his head. Poncho comes off without taking the head off, which is interesting. That's new for these figures. His vest is a separate piece. I do not see any way to take it off unless you heat it up and snag it off. So we're going to look at his head peg a minute, because his head can do some certain things that are different from others. So you can see it goes above, way over to the left, way over to the right, and then it can kind of squish down to where it would go normally. He has a lot of range. You can push it out to reach over the poncho, put it back. So the head is definitely a new piece and a new way that they did it. I'm going to show you the joint, as long as I can get his head off. There we go. Nice pop. So you can see the joint is a little different as well. Seems a little thicker than we're used to. Definitely has more of the bottom piece, which allows it to maneuver. It's really cool. I like it. I hope that some of our other figures end up with these. Definitely seems a little sturdier than most. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then if you look at his head sculpt, they did an amazing job of replicating Josh Brolin. And I love the details to the eyes, the scars on the face, even his little hipster haircut. You got the metal coming out. Now his arm, the metal arm is actually heavier plastic and more durable than the regular arm, the human arm. The human arm just kind of moves around willy-nilly. This one, it seems that it was kind of flash molded to it. So you want to be careful with that. You're probably going to want to heat it up. Okay. He does have his belt with his pouches. He's got tons of clips of ammo around him. His holster, one thing I noticed when I put his sidearm in it, it looks nice, but it does fall right out. So if you maneuver him a certain way, it just slides right out. You can see it's already going crooked. So that's one thing you'll want to think of when you're posing him or you're storing him on your display. Keep that in mind. He does have a pouch up here as well, which I believe one of these bad boys would go into. Or this bad boy might actually go in here, and that might be my issue. Okay. There you go. Look at that. We found it out together, guys. Sidearm goes here. So that's how his loadout would go. And then we have his teddy bear. We all remember in the movie why he had the teddy bear, and it's a very touching story. And I am so glad that they included that. He does come with his poncho, which you can see the flaps. They're getting very good with their sculpting, and they're really, really doing good work. You can see the buttons at the bottom. The only thing I wish they would have did is maybe a little paint, maybe a black wash on it. But the folds are amazing. It is a heavy piece of plastic, piece of rubber. He does come with this as well. The molding on it was a little whimsical. They may have rushed this first batch. It's got two fists. And the cool thing is they actually painted in the thumb on the one hand for the human hand. And for the metal hand they did not. So a little sloppy paint work. You might want to look out for that in the package when you pick it up. This is suggested to retail for $24.99. It is one of the more expensive Legends. So definitely make sure you get one that you're happy with. This is his main piece, and it's a beautiful gun. You've got your scope, your butt, weird looking handle, but it does fit in his hand very well, very fluidly. The hand is a soft plastic, it goes right in. It's got his clip. It's just, this is an amazing gun. It does have the holes, so if you have some of those Iron Man effects, you can use the blaster effects for that, which is great. It's a very nice gun. I think Hasbro did a good job with this guy, and I am very pleased with my cable. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you get out there and get yourself a cable. And I'll see you soon. So. Hey, SunRoom. So we took a look at Cable, and he is a badass motherfucker. Enjoy him. He is top heavy. So if you're trying to pose him, you're going to want to warm him up, and you're going to want to be careful with that and be eyeful of that. Pay attention to that detail. I did try to do the 360 spin. I'll be honest, Hasbro, this guy fell like 6 different times. I had to find 5 different poses, and finally the knelt down one was okay for him to spin. So that might be something that they fix in the second run, or maybe this is just how the figure is going to be. He does have small feet. Keep an eye on that, and that was discussed. So I appreciate you guys watching this video and checking out the content that I'm putting out here. I appreciate those of you that have actually floated towards the Facebook group as we are building the toy community, and I appreciate you guys being there. Thank you guys to the guys that have entered the giveaway for Moon Knight. We are still working on that. We got to hit 200 people, 200, and we will go ahead and give that out. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, SunRoom. You have a great day and be blessed. Peace out. Until next time, brothers.